Today in Kiwanna's kitchen, I'm going to show you all how to make delicious homemade maple syrup from scratch using only 4 ingredients. So without further ado, let's go. Alright, so the first thing we're going to do is add our water into the pot. We're going in with 1 cup of water. And then we're going to add in 1 cup of sugar. So now we're going to go ahead and just give that a good mix until the sugar is dissolved. If you have never decided to make your own homemade syrup, I hope this video encourages you to start doing so, because you will save so much money making your own products, or pantry staples, the ones you can make anyway. Alright, so now that our sugar is dissolved, we're going to add in 1 tablespoon of corn syrup, and what this is going to do, it's going to prevent the sugar from crystallizing. And I'm just going to eyeball this. About 1 tablespoon of corn syrup. So we're going to go ahead and just give that a good mix. And now we're just going to let this boil and let it reduce. And as it reduces, it is going to thicken up. Alright, so this right here is what we're looking for. That full roll boil, which is a boil that you can't stir down. So again, we're going to let this boil for about 5 to 10 minutes for it to reduce. And I will bring you guys back and show you the next step once that happens. Okay, so what we're going to do now is turn our heat off, and then we're going to go in with our maple extract, our vanilla extract, and also a pinch of salt, which is going to offset the sweetness, and along with something else that I like to add when I'm going to use it right then and there, and I'll show you guys that in just a second. Alright, so I'm going to go in with about a teaspoon of maple extract, and I'll put the links down below of where I got my extracts as well, if you guys are interested in purchasing these. And trust me when I say they are worth the buy, okay? And they will last you a very long time. So we're going to go in with a tablespoon of maple extract. Ooh, about that much. And now we're going to add in about a teaspoon of vanilla extract. About that much. And now to offset the sweetness, we're going to add in about a pinch of salt. Like that. Then go ahead and give that a good mix. Alright, so what I like to add in when I make my syrup fresh, if I'm using it right then and there, I like to go in with 2 tablespoons of butter. You guys see the butter right there. So I'm going to add in the other tablespoon. Go ahead and get that in there. And then just give it a good mix. And like I said, as it sits, it is going to thicken up. And what is better than having hot maple syrup, homemade maple syrup, when you make your pancakes on a Saturday morning, the weekend, whatever, or whenever. There's nothing better than homemade maple syrup, right along with homemade pancakes, of course. And guys, I used to make my own syrups like way back in 2012, 2013. I actually used to sell my homemade syrups. I did like a strawberry pancake syrup. I made like a grape pancake syrup. I even did banana, butter pecan, walnut, black walnut. Yes, and I used to actually sell my syrups. But this one right here sold a lot. And this right here was like the homemade maple syrup. It sold a lot, guys. And if you're interested in seeing any other like pancake syrup recipe, especially now that the holidays are here and you want to try something different, just comment down below and I'll definitely see what I can put together for you guys. But that is pretty much it for our syrup. So we're going to go ahead. I'm going to let this thicken up. And then I'm going to get this into my jars. And I'll show you guys how it looks once this completely cooled down. Because it looks runny right now. Okay. And that's because it's very, very hot. But again, as it sits, it is going to thicken up beautifully. So we're going to go ahead and let this sit. And I'll bring you guys back. So I'm now going to pour my syrup into my half-pint jar and let it cool. And as it cools, it will thicken. So if you guys enjoyed this video, please give my video a thumbs up. Support my channel by subscribing. And until next time, you guys take care. Later.